How's it going, guys? I am Jolastuco and welcome back to Amorous. Now, we're going to do our first date with Dustin. Last time he was kind of quick on the sex thing. He wanted to do already, so I'm kind of glad that his phone just did a little because I didn't want to go too fast. So, do I have an elevator? Is that a thing for an is that a futuristic switch or that's something for the elevator? Elevator. I'm so confused. Anyway, so let's call Dustin. Flipping through my contact, I saw Dustin's name pop up. I hadn't talked to him since we met at the club. Maybe I should give him a call. Yeah. Oh, that's Dustin's picture? Okay, good. Okay. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Hey there, kid, what's up? Again, kid. I don't know it. We're probably the same age, so... Man, anyway. So, man, nothing much. I just figured I should give you a call and see if you were still interested in that date. Sure. Honestly, I didn't know if you were gonna call back. I did get a little handsy at the club and it ended on an awkward note. Water on the bridge. Life gets in the way sometime. I understand that pretty well myself. I suppose so. Still, I appreciate the slack. I thought we hit it off pretty well, all things considered. You know, if you're comfortable with it, I've got tickets to a movie tonight. I thought I had a date when I got them, but, well, you saw how that worked out. The second one is yours, if you're free at around 7 p.m. Sure. Come on, let's go. Sounds good. Meet you there a little before 7 then? It's a date. See you then? Well, guess I'd better get ready to be seen in public. Once I'd gotten my usual day stuff out the way and dug up an outfit, I noticed I was already getting late. Now, fortunately, the movie theater wasn't that far away and the night was warm. One of the other advantages of living in the tropical paradise. Well, in my case, I will freak out because I live in a province called Quebec, and seeing and just not seeing snow at December is just. It's troubling me. It's really troubling me. So I'm living in the snowy part of town, or I'm living. What was I going to say? Anyway, so let's go. It was nearly 7 p.m. by the time I made it to the lobby. A few people were milling about, but none of them looked like Dustin. Maybe he was running late as well. I legend around the posters, checking out the currently showing movies and perusing the concession when I felt a tap on my shoulder. Hey, Dustin! How you doing? Hi there again. Sorry I was a little slow. The cleanup is always a pain. That's alright. I just got there a little while ago, and you're the one with the tickets. Speaking of which, what movie are we seeing? The smile on his face grew as he produced the tickets from his jean pocket and handed me one. It's the Amazonian Queen. Since the big budget stuff is usually so expensive, they do a few classic movie nights a week. The Amazonian Queen. Is that a real movie? Am I? Anyway. The tickets are a little cheaper in the movie, are much better on the big screen. So he's a movie buff. Yeah. I didn't know that. Big time. I never miss a classic movie on the big screen. They might be from a different era, but they're still a blast to watch. I saw that old slasher film the last time, and maybe it was chocolate syrup going down the drain, but it looked enough like blood to me. Guess I learned something new about him already. His eyes lit up like a child at Christmas. This wasn't just a dinner and movie date. This was something special Dustin wanted to share. This will be my first time seeing this movie, so don't spoil it to me, please. Okay? Deal. Do you want to grab something for the movie? I know I'll come here for the popcorn too. And the two of us walked up to the counter and pursued our option. Hey, Cryptic, you're back. Hey, are you? Wait, you got 2 jobs? Anyway, so what can I get for you? Dustin turned around and smile. It's my treat, so don't worry about the cost. I don't want to. I'm not the kind of guy who just likes to make my boyfriends spend money for me. So I would say the cheaper and the good. Because right now, a large combo, I will not eat that. Okay, a combo for me, it's bullshit. Okay, so I will take a large popcorn. That's it. I like 1 large popcorn, please. Please. You just keep getting more adorable. 1 large popcorn for him and make mine a large too. Oh, I thought we would share it. Coming right up. I thought we were going to share it. I figured since you only ordered 1, I'd best get my own. I didn't know if you were a shank type. Or of course I share. I just wasn't sure if you were the shank type. Think I made the right choice, asking you to come along. Here we are, 2 large popcorn, pimping out and ready for snacking. Thanks, Cryptic. Which your Cryptic? Do you know that your name tag is backwards? I don't want to scare you, but plus the movie thing are backwards. Is that? Anyway, so we each grabbed our own bag and heads off to find the best seat. The 2 of us made our way through the small crowd into the theater. Dustin had already chosen the seats with the best view and lead me through the crowd. Aside from the rowdy teenager and a row or so ahead of us, it was nice. The darkened room was cozy, and knowing Dustin was right next to me was comforting. Oh, that's nice. The house light rose slightly, casting a soft glow about the crowd. Above us, a familiar voice came over the PA. Hey, it's Cryptic. Is he? Wait, hang on. Is Cryptic the only employee? It would be hilarious. Oh, poor Cryptic. He's alone on his own theater and... Oh... Man, you're doing the job, Cryptic. Thank you all for coming to the evening showing of the 50s classic movie, The Amazonian Queen. Even in the dim light, I could see Dustin's face plastered with a grin. His hand brushed over mine for a moment, giving a gentle squeeze as he beamed an excited smile in my direction. Aww. Dustin, that's cute. Accompanying the movie will be our house organist to better preserve the same experience as the movie release. Because of this, we ask that you turn off all cell phones and other electronic devices. For your safety, be aware of the exit or either side of the screen in the case of emergency. Now relax and enjoy one of their early cinematic classic, The Amazonian Queen. That guy is cool. You're cool, Cryptic, for doing that. We never had that in Quebec. I mean, I think we do, but the movie theater where I'm going doesn't get it. We don't have that kind of guy. Well, maybe, but I don't know. A flurry of clapping rose from the audience as the house light dimmed once more. As the film started up on the screen, dull glow on a phone and some scattered sneaker drew my attention to the row in front of us. Ah, yeah, the teenager. Of course, once the organ began to go through the theater, my eyes snapped to the flickering screen ahead. The movie opened on a man sitting on a dock by the river, a small riverboat bopping in the water nearby. The shadow of a figure passes over him, and a woman in far more elegant dress stands behind him. That is Daisy Smith. She's a missionary in South America, and she was separate from the rest of the group when they discovered plans to attack a major military base held by the good guys. I'm gonna cuddle up to him and listen. Despite him pretty much explaining what's on the screen already, it's kind of fun to hear him tell me about it. That and it gives me an excuse to get closer to him. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Once the woman has secured a passage on the boat, and the man is unaware she carried important information for the Allied force. The two of them find they are extremely incompatible. Now, he's specifically in the jungle to try to stay out of the conflict. He lost his father to the previous war and hid away in the Amazon to avoid the draft. So he doesn't want any part of what she's doing. As the journey goes on, the two of them begin to rub each other the wrong way more frequently. He's snapping at her head, and she's hiding away in a cramped cabin, trying to desperately to keep her courage up. The snicker doing for the teenager in front of a spike as the sight of the woman fall face first into the dirty cot she's been given to sleep on. Dustin's eye is now at the description. Hey, keep it down! Hey, you kids, shut up! We're watching a movie there. One of them looking back at me, steaming for a moment before turning back to their friends. They did quiet down though. Thank you. Oh, hello. As time passes, the two of them begin to enter a part of the jungle that's under the control of the bad guys. Avoiding gunfire, shells, and attempt to board the small boat, the man loses the woman when she is captured by enemy forces. This is the part where he realized that staying neutral was just letting the other side win. Losing Daisy was like losing his father all over again, and he realized he has to do something. Along the boat, the man is just about to leave the checkpoint when we see him ball at fist and sock the guard right in the face. He heads deeper into the jungle to the bad guy's bunker and waits in the pouring rain for it just to slip inside. It's at that point that the teen bursts into laughter. Oh, fuck you! Then with a few shushes from the other goers nearby, they simply mock them back and keep laughing. Shut up or get out! You kids either shut up or I throw you out myself. Two of them turn back, glowering at me for a moment before they see Dustin's expression. At the sight of the perturbed lion, they then sink back into their seat and growl quiet. Thank you! Setting the bunkers and my pile is on fire provide enough of a distraction for the two of them to escape. As they rush back to the boat, she noticed the blood on the side of his shirt. I look up to see his painful face. Saving her gave him some small closure for not being old enough to save his father, and she sees that the rough and tumble man really does have a heart of gold. Man, I cannot read English today. Again, back to the boat, she tended to his room. It's Dutch and go for a ride as she learned to run the ship while keeping him in bed. Necessity keeps them civil, but as time passes, they find it easier and easier. With only moments left to reach the command base before the attack. And the two of them do everything they can to lighten the road and speed up the shit. We watch as she throw her luggage overboard, leaving the tattered dress she wears as her only possession. I love this part. Her sacrifice only further confirmed his feelings towards her. He couldn't be bothered to get involved when the world was on fire around him, but her determination is enough to draw him out of that shell and drive him to action. They finally reached the command post, rushing in past the guard to relay the information in the nick of time. The commander sends his men out to arrest the traitor and guard the perimeter. In the meantime, the two of them collapse in the medical tent. Their hand fighting to each other before they sleep. The teenagers are at it again, making kissing noises and laughing. Ooh, is that risky? Damn it! I don't know what to do. I'm gonna ignore them. I don't want to have. As I feel Dustin start to stand, I squeeze his arm and shake my head. Just ignore them. The movie's almost over. Begrudgingly, he settled back into his seat. With the conflict resolution, the woman begged the man not to return to the river. He is hesitant, but a kiss on the cheek from the woman drew him close. And the two of them embraced, and with a final passionate kiss, the movie comes to a close. Applause rolled through the theater. Many people were standing up in their seat. Dustin and I worked our way through the crowd and went back into the lobby. The lobby is buzzing as people chat about the movie. Plans of afterwards and just stretch after being in the theater sitting for so long. So, what do you think of the movie? I gotta say I want to see it. I want to see it in real life. I loved it. And I'm serious. A lot of those answers are serious. I'm answering seriously. Anyway, it was amazing. I mean, I can see what you meant about crafting the cliches, but you could tell it was authentic by where it was coming from. I know. I mean, it's cliche now, but back then, they were really playing it with the medium. It was all new and amazing back then. I thought I didn't want you to spoil it for me, but that dialogue really added some more depth to the movie for me. Thanks for indulging me. I love talking about movies, and that one in particular. There's just so many more layers to it than you think possible. It just sucked that those kids keep acting up. It ruined the movie for me. I just didn't see the point of making a scene. They clearly weren't about to stop regardless. Maybe. Still sometimes you gotta just stand up for yourself. Ooh, did I do bad? But now, standing there in silence for a moment, I finally pipped up. I had a good time, Dustin. Did you want to grab some proper food or maybe take a walk? Okay. I think we should head back to my place. Already? We could have a couple of drinks and maybe get to know each other better in a more intimate setting. I could feel a smile taking the edge of my mouth as I strode up closer to him. Sounds like a great idea. Lead the way. And the night was peaceful and warm. The best kind when you're walking through the dimly lit street. We chatted for a bit about other thing, his jobs, but lack of one. Small talk mostly, but it was nice to get to know him a little better. That's why you need to steam the milk to for just a little bit. Otherwise, you got a big clouded clump of a butter and a pissed off yuppie. What? Okay. Did that ever happen to you? How do you think I know what happened? Okay. Oh boy, that was a long time. Okay, so I'm gonna end the episode there because I recorded for a pretty long time. So this was Amorous, and if you want to play that game for yourself, there will be a link in the description below. This is such a great game. I really love it. Man, I got nothing else to say. This is a great game. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, click, punch, and do a high five the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!